when Kathleen Sebelius denied the waiver to Sarah Moynihan to go on the adult transplant list, she would have died. So I think that's a legitimate term. Katie, what do you think?
Well, if Senator Grassley is going and talking about killing grandma, he pulled that right out of the Democratic playbook and out of a Democratic ad actually showing grandma being pushed off a cliff by someone who looked like Paul Ryan. But back to the issue of the rhetoric here. Look, we see this over and over again. And when to take a quote from Margaret Thatcher, when they're insulting you personally, it's because they don't have a political argument left. And so instead of coming up with a coherent argument about why Obamacare is good for the country, why we need a debt ceiling increase of even though we're at $17 trillion, instead of coming up with an argument why that's a good thing, instead they throw out scary words like anarchist and extortion.
Because it works. Let's be honest.
But you know what? But listen, the rhetoric, the words are coming also from their own Republicans in the Senate. If you look, Senator Richard Burr from North Carolina has said it is crazy. Coburn said it was dishonest. Many of the Republicans over there are trying to put out the fire. They're actually trying to put out the fire that the House started. So you have a lot of Senate Republicans right now that are running away from this.
We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Katie, the one person who, frankly, I now admire is every Republican ran, and they all said they would repeal Obamacare and replace it. Every one of them. I can't think of one that didn't. Here's Ted Cruz holding his party accountable to their pledge, their promise as a public servant, and you got all these milquetoast, moderate, fence-sitting, liberal TV pundits, TV hosts, even Republicans, feeding Chris Wallace talking points to smear Ted Cruz. He's become the target. What's your reaction to that? Because I like what he's doing.
I like what he's doing, too, and I'm happy to see not only just a Republican, but a politician who ran on something that he's actually coming to Washington and doing. That's one of the biggest frustrations among the American people when it comes to their elected officials, because they tell them one thing when they're running for election, and then they come to Washington and do a complete other thing. And I want to congratulate Senator Ted Cruz for being on John McCain's hate list. I think that he should continue to wear that as a badge of honor. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, John McCain complains about me to people that know me.
Poor me. My heart's broken.
All right, but let me